Hello everyone. Back again. Isn't that crazy? You probably saw that. I did that twice. Anyways, there's a bird that's been knocking at my window, so just ignore that. We'll get right into the records today. I got a really interesting mix of genres here. But yeah. Let's just get into it, I guess. First one here. James Brown, Showtime. To be honest, I have not listened to this yet. These records, oh yeah, I'll start out with this. Everything in this pile I got for free from my my mom's cousin. This is all you always ask if they have records and if you can have them, because they had a bunch of records in a shelf and my jaw was on the floor. Anyways, James Brown, Showtime. I've not listened to this yet. It's James Brown. I love James Brown. James Brown is good. There's no way this sucks. It's gotta be good. This one's a little, I guess, on the cheaper end, but doesn't matter. Definitely gonna check that out soon. It's on Smash Records, which might be why it's cheaper. I don't know, to be honest, but doesn't matter. All right, so there's no more soul in this stack. Yeah. All right. Anyways, this next one, my mom's uncle was a jazz musician, so these are his. Time Out by the Dave Brubeck Quartet. I can't even say enough about this album. I know this is the best-selling jazz album ever or whatever. Everyone knows about it. Everyone knows it. Even if you're not into jazz, you probably know it. I mean, Take 5. Everyone knows that song. This is a repress on Columbia 6i. Pretty cool. It's my second 6i that I own. It's got some pretty nasty marks on it, really nasty. But it actually plays through pretty well. It sounds great. All these jazz pressings sound great. Yeah, I've got about 3 jazz records here to show that are pretty cool, and I highly recommend all of them. But this is just not even in jazz, just of all time. This is probably up there for me. It's just, I don't know why. It's just one of my favorites. I could sing you the solos on this album. I listen to it so much. I mean, I could tell you to check it out, but I doubt that you haven't checked it out, to be honest, because this is the first jazz record I feel like you listen to when you get into jazz. Time Out. Definitely worth checking out, for sure. One of my favorites, yeah. Alright, next, this one is just amazing too, and it sounds so good. The quality of the pressing is fantastic. This is Miles Davis, 4 and More, recorded live in concert. So I believe, is that the Fillmore? Philharmonic Hall at Lincoln Center for the Performing Arts in New York. So it's actually likely that he was at this concert, now that I think of it. Because this is 66, I believe. It's very likely that he went to this concert, and they lived in New York at the time, so that's pretty awesome. But yeah, there's 2 albums taken from the recording of this concert. One has all the slower songs, and this one has all the really fast, really crazy. It's just nuts. This album's fantastic. They do So What, but they do a really fast version of it. And 4 is amazing. I don't know, it's all just really great. And I mean, this is Miles Davis, Herbie Hancock, George Coleman, Ron Carter, Tony Williams. Can't get a better lineup than that. I mean, it's just so good. And Tony Williams, my goodness, I don't even know how he does that. Yeah, so this was 66, so this is the regular Columbia label. This one's pretty clean. This is a mono. Sounds great. Sounds fantastic. Like, turn it on my system and crank it. It sounds so good. Highly recommend you check that out. And then this next one, I think, is the first record I pulled out of the shelf here, and I was really excited to see it because it's been on my want list. This is Monk's Dream, Thelonious Monk Quartet. I love Thelonious Monk. Just what a great piano player. Yeah, it's just so crazy. This is Thelonious Monk, Charles Rouse, John Orr, and Frankie Dunlop. This is just great. Some original compositions on here, like Monk's Dream. That's fantastic. Yeah, just definitely check this out if you're into jazz already. And none of these records that I showed are that expensive. The jazz ones, or like I guess the other ones, the jazz ones too. Like these run you $30, maybe. I don't know if that's like the median. I don't know if that's what they go for, but this one's really clean. Very nice copy. You know, and I found these, they didn't have inner sleeves or anything, so it's really cool that they're in that good a shape. You know, very cool. Alright, got a bit of a genre switch here. These three are all from the 90s and early 2000s. So, you know, I'm not really usually into that music, but there's a lot of stuff that I do like. Like, I love the Red Hot Chili Peppers and stuff, and stuff like that. Sorry, I don't know if you hear that bird. But this one, you can already see it. This one really drew my attention in too, because I really like this album, and so does my brother. So I was really excited. He likes this album more than me. This is Cash, Johnny Cash, American 4, The Man Comes Around. This album's really good. Like, this is the last album he ever recorded before he died. He just does it. It's just great. It's produced by Rick Rubin, who's the Red Hot Chili Peppers guy. This has got Hurt. Everyone knows Hurt. Great versions of a lot of covers, like In My Life, Bridge Over Troubled Water. Stuff like that. Some great originals. There's a great version of We'll Meet Again. This is Cash. It's on American Recordings, which I think is his label. I'm not exactly positive, to be honest. Interesting label. This came out 2002, I believe. So this is a time when, you know, records stopped being pressed on vinyl, and this is an original. So these kind of go for a lot, and I was really stoked to see it. And yeah, it's got all the inners stuff. Yeah, I'll pull them out. Why not? Some cool pictures. Yeah, just really cool. And this is like really clean, really nice copy. Super excited to see that in there. And yeah, I got it for free. So that's really cool. And then I saw this next one, and I like freaked out, but sadly it is not an original. This is Bleach by Nirvana. I actually have not listened to this either. I'm kind of scared to be honest. This is really deep into grunge. I think it's like totally just a grunge album, and I don't know if I'm into that. I don't know. Cool label. Looks like the Verve label, which it's not, but you know, this replicates the original, what it looks like, I think. But this is a 2006 reissue, I think. My mom's cousin was really into grunge, so he had 2 copies of this. So if there were 2 original copies of Bleach, I would have just lost my mind. I wouldn't have, whatever. Yeah, definitely gonna listen to this soon. It's got hype sticker. It's not in shrink wrap, but he stuck the sticker back on the front, which is cool. I like that. Yeah, definitely gonna check that out. I know this stuff isn't usually what I show on my channel, but I don't know. It was really exciting. And this next one is absolutely insane. This is actually my most valuable record now, and I didn't pay anything for it. I don't know if they're really mine. Like, I was like, if you want these back at any time, just tell me, and you'll have them back. They're yours. But, yeah, not much else to say. This is Alice in Chains, Jar of Flies and Sap, the compilation, which is their one of their albums and their EPs. This is amazing. I'm not like this is like more alternative, I think. At least that's what my friend was saying. But I'm not even like I guess I am kind of into that, but like this is just great. Like I really like this. And yeah, this is an original 1990 92 or 94. I don't know, but you know, that's hard to come by. Like, this is a rare album, and it's just, couldn't believe it when I saw it in there. I was like, no way. Here's the vinyl, super clean. And this pressing sounds insane. Like, this is probably one of the best sounding records I own. Yeah, on that Columbia label. It's something really weird with the tracks on here. There's only 2 tracks on this side, and there's a huge amount of like dead space. I don't even know why they did that. It's just very interesting. If someone has some insight on the why they did it like that, let me know. Because I don't see why they couldn't just stretch the tracks along the whole thing, you know. I don't know. Whatever. It sounds so good. Like, it blew my mind. Like, we were blasting it, me and my friend, and it was just insane. Like, it's such a nice copy, and it's got just a little bit of ring wear and stuff. I think this one was actually in a sleeve, which is awesome. Oh, this has got the inserts and stuff too. Lyric inserts. It's got everything. And it's just, this is just so cool. And, you know, I'm not really into that music, but this has gotten me a lot more into it. This is the Sap EP, I think. So it's only got 4 songs, and then the back has this really cool Alice in Chains etching. Really cool, and it's listed at 3 minutes 44 seconds, in case you're wondering. Well, that was that stack. I don't know. Oh, you can definitely see it. Oh, it's fine. I've got 2 more stacks behind me that have some really cool records, which I am pretty stoked to show you. I put that in wrong, I don't care. So yeah, thank you so much for checking these out. I hope they are entertaining. Yeah, and yeah, a bit of a different stuff to show this video. There's no like classic rock in that whole file. Isn't that crazy? Or psych? What's going on? Yeah, if I have a video without psych. But anyways, yeah, super duper cool. So stoked. Like I don't even know, and it's so clean, and these just are like so rare and so good. This is really good. Definitely check it out. So yeah, that's about it for my stack here. Thanks for making it all the way through to the end. Leave some comments. Those are always fun. And see you next time.